しくなる意地悪
Hello? Hello? Okay. I think this should work. Okay. This should be good. Hello? Good evening, good evening. Peak should have won best multiplayer. Yeah, there was some interesting awards or winners yesterday. there was some interesting things yesterday for sure. Let me look. Sorry, I'm just getting the results pulled up from yesterday. Let's see. Okay, 2025 winners. Also, how is the music? I have it a little bit lower. I don't know if it's overpowering me too much or if it's good. I hope that the volume on the music is okay. It should be, I think. Oh, I also fixed YouTube as well, stream wise. I noticed when I was going back and looking at some of my videos on YouTube that my bitrate wasn't matching up with how I had it set on Twitch. So the bitrate on YouTube and on the bitrate on YouTube should be fixed now, so YouTube should also look good. It was just something that I noticed because Twitch, I had like my Twitch video quality, like the Twitch bitrate was looking good, was looking fine. But the bitrate on YouTube wasn't looking how I wanted it to, so that should be fixed now. I'm monitoring it right now, I think, and it looks a lot better than how it was before. So I think bitrate wise, I think I got it figured out. I think I figured it out. Oh wait, I realized this is just the 1 hour of the same song. Hold on. Oh wait, is this the same song too? Hold on. So I'm just trying to figure out what background music I want to put on. What do I want to put on for background music? I mean, I guess we can keep listening to this. I think this should be good. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to look at the winners again. Let me see. But yeah, if the music is ever too quiet or too loud, let me know. I think it should be okay, but I can adjust it if needed. Because I don't want it to be overpowering or anything. Okay, let's see. Alright, 2025 winners. Here we go. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Hello there, giant window. Okay. I don't necessarily have like a good overlay to really look at this stuff, so I guess we're just gonna have to look at it this way. Okay, so obviously game of the year was Expedition 33, which I expected. I fully expected Claire Obscure, Expedition 33. I fully expected Expedition 33 to win, so I'm glad that it did, because my vote would have either have gone to Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, or Silk Song. I think would have been my pick from out of everything that was here. I think it was these three had the highest chances, but Expedition I know had the highest for sure. Hold on. Okay. So that was game of the year. Okay, here we go. So we have all the categories. Okay. Can I... There we go. Okay. Best game direction. Of course, Expedition 33 won this again. I have not played Yotai, Hades 2, or Split Fiction. I would like to play Split Fiction on stream. I think that would be pretty fun. Just kind of find another just kind of find someone else to play Split Fiction with, maybe like another streamer or something. But Split Fiction, I would like to check out. I bet $10 with my friend that we were getting info on Persona 4 Revival or Persona 6. I owe her now. Yeah. I mean, I was joking with my friends the whole night, being like Half-Life 3, Half-Life 3. And of course, Half-Life 3 wasn't revealed or anything, but I kept joking that Half-Life 3 was gonna be announced. Best narrative, of course, Expedition 33. I have not played Silent Hill F yet. That is a game I will play on stream. That is a game I would like to play on stream. I mean, same with all the games that are here. I'd actually like to sit down and start playing through some story games. Best art direction, Expedition 33 again. Trying to find one with different games or different best score in music, Expedition 33 again. Here we go. Okay, best audio design. I'm glad Battlefield 6 won something, because I have been playing Battlefield 6 a lot. Even before I started streaming and stuff, I was playing Battlefield 6 a lot, and I'm kind of addicted to it. Battlefield 6 is so fun because I grew up playing the Battlefield games, so having a Battlefield that's finally good again is so nice, man. It's so nice having a Battlefield that's actually fun now. So I'm glad it won that. I feel like, okay, of course, best performance. 3 of the nominees were Expedition 33, of course. And then of course Expedition 33 won. So I guess we'll have to play Expedition 33 on stream at some point. I would like to. I definitely would like to, especially with it winning all these awards. I guess I'll have to check it out. Innovation in accessibility. Okay, this one I don't remember if I've heard of all of these. I think I want to look into Atom Fall again because it looked interesting, but I don't know if I think people were having issues with it performance wise, but maybe it's improved. I have no idea. I'll have to go back and look at it and research it. The Expedition 33 awards were fire. Yes, they were. I can't believe we got Expedition 33, Expedition 33, Expedition 33. Games for Impact, and then South of Midnight one. I've not played any of these games here. I'll have to check some of them out potentially, but I've never played any of these games. I'll have to take a look. Best ongoing. I am so glad that best ongoing went to No Man's Sky, because having watched the internet historian video about No Man's Sky's comeback a few years ago, absolute peak, man. No Man's Sky has had probably one of the best resurgence in a game, I think, in history. I can't think off the top of my head a game that has had a better comeback than No Man's Sky. And also the fact that Sean has made all the updates going forward since the game's release free is insane. This is a game we will play on stream as well as No Man's Sky. I will definitely play some No Man's Sky, but I'm so glad best ongoing went to No Man's Sky. That was, yeah, that's definitely deserved. My runner-up, if it wasn't No Man's Sky, would have definitely been Helldivers 2. I feel like Helldivers 2 would have had a really strong contention for best ongoing. But out of everything that won, I'm very glad No Man's Sky did. Best community support. Okay, Baldur's Gate 3. I played a little bit of Baldur's Gate 3, but I need to play more of it. Baldur's Gate is such a long game. I really haven't dove into it as much as I would like to, just because of the sheer scale that the game is. But my friends and I were playing it a little bit ago. My friend got it for my birthday. Got it for me for my birthday. So it's a game I definitely need to go back and check out. And then of course all the other games, typical like Fortnite, Helldivers 2, No Man's Sky, Final Fantasy. Is that 16? I'm really bad at numbers. Or is that 14? No, that's 16, right? I don't know, man. I don't know my Roman numerals. I'll have to look it up. I don't know my Roman numerals. Best independent game, of course, C33. What else? I thought this was funny. Ball X Pit I had never heard of. I want to look that up because that's just such a it's an intriguing name because it's just a Ball X Pit. Like what kind of game would that be? So that is a game I'll have to look up and take a look into. But yeah, I'm glad C33 won this. I guess E33 won this. But some of these games, like, that's also the nice thing about the Game Awards, is just being able to like find and see games that I've never heard of or played before, so I can put them on my list and be like, okay, I can play these on stream. Best debut indie game. Yeah, C33 or E33. I'm not surprised. I think it would have either have gone to either Expedition 33 or Dispatch. So I'm glad that one of the two choices that I had won. But again, like I said, with the Game Awards, it introduces me to like I've never heard of these games before. Like Dispatch I've heard of before, but I had not heard of Blueprints or Despilote. which almost sounds like Despacito, but Despelote, I think is how you pronounce it. I've never heard of either, so it's like, yeah, these are games that I will be putting on my list to take a look at. Of course, the absolute Uma sweep. There was no doubt in my mind that it would not have been Uma Musame. Um, I have been playing Uma Musame. I'm unfortunately an addict of Uma Musame, so absolute cinema, absolute freaking cinema that Uma Musame won. I'm very glad that it did. Of course, other games on here. The only game I have not heard of was Sonic Rumble. I'm not sure what Sonic Rumble is. Obviously I know it's a Sonic game, but I'm not sure as to what Sonic Rumble is. But I have, of course, heard of Destiny Rising, which is Destiny's mobile game. Of course, Persona 5: The Phantom X, which is another mobile game. Uma Musame, which absolute sweep. Uma Musame sweep, absolute perfection. Wuthering Waves. Of course, I played Wuwa for a little bit. I fell out of Wuwa, but I need to get back into playing it. Yes, Persona. Persona. Yes, Persona is on here. Hold on. I want to change the it's a background music quick. I have a playlist with okay. These are all his songs, but how about just a continuous album, maybe? Sorry, hold on a second. What is this? Oh my god, sorry. I was using Firefox and all of a sudden it pops up something about AI, like, oh, do you want an AI do this thing? And I'm like, no. And then it just blasted. Good lord. Oh my god, that's so loud. Thank you, Claude. Thank you for being my first subscriber. I don't have emotes or anything yet. Those are in the works. I'm trying to figure out who I want to commission for emotes. So I am working on getting emotes and sub badges. So those would I'll probably add them. I mean, obviously I'll add them as soon as I can, but I'm not sure. It'll probably be within like the next week or so. It's just because, like I said, I have to commission them, and I'm honestly not too sure who I want to commission or anything. So I'll have to see. I need to do some more research and find an artist to do the sub badges in the emotes. That is true. You can't say that you were here from the beginning. That is true. That is very true. Also, one of my peak videos will hopefully be done this weekend. I'm going to sit down and finish up one of the peak videos, so I'll finally be having some sort of like long form video to put out. So I'm looking forward to that. And then aside from peak, I'll probably stream on Sunday as well. Since I didn't stream yesterday, I'll probably stream on Sunday as well. I unfortunately have fallen back into the FNAF rabbit hole a little bit. So I was thinking about playing Secrets of the Mimic. on stream a little bit, so I might do that Sunday. I haven't decided. Sunday might be Roblox, might be Secret of the Mimic, might be something. I haven't really decided what I want to do for Sunday. But yeah, that is true. Thank you again. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Let me get some background music back on. Okay. Is this the same song? It is. Here we go. No, stop. Why does it? Sorry, hold on. Firefox keeps doing this thing where it keeps asking me. Why does it keep doing that? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm sitting here putting the music on and I'm adjusting the volume, and when I adjust the volume, a little pop-up comes up that's like, oh, ask this AI chatbot about this music or whatever. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. I disabled it. I don't know why it keeps popping up. What is going on with Firefox, man? Hold on. Sorry, let me 1 second. Let me look at Firefox. No. Okay, let me turn all this AI stuff off. No, there we go. Enable link previews. No. Okay. Whew. Okay. I think I should be good now. I think I've disabled everything in Firefox that has any relation to AI. Okay. Next. Sorry. As I was looking at this. Okay. Best VR/AR. That would be fun to play on stream as well. I would like to play VR/AR games on stream as well. There's a game that I'm thinking about playing. It's called Routine. It's called, I think it's just called Routine, and it's you versus some like robot horror game. I'll have to look it up, but that is a game I've been seeing a lot recently that I'd like to check out. I've never heard of the Midnight Walk though. Like okay. Alien Rogue Incursion I had heard of. Arcane Age I had not. Ghost Town I had not. Deadpool I have, and Midnight Walk I have not. So again, as like I said before, it's just introducing me to games that I've not heard of before that I can check out. Okay, I will say I was a little sad that Battlefield 6 did not win Best Action Game. Like I said, I could not think of a better action game on this list than Battlefield 6. I am probably biased to that just because I have been playing Battlefield 6 so much. But not that Hades 2 didn't deserve the win, but I was just like, dang, dude, I really wanted Battlefield 6 to win. What else do we have? Best action/adventure. I'm surprised Expedition 33 was not on this list. I was kind of shocked it wasn't on this, because it literally fits the description of for best action/adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving, which isn't Expedition 33 the same thing? I know Expedition 33 is a turn-based game, but I'm pretty sure it also has puzzle solving and combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving like that. This feels like this would be an Expedition 33 thing. But anyway, Silk Song won, which was well deserved. Again, just games that I want to check out at some point: Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Silk Song, Split Fiction, Ghost of Yotai, Death Stranding 2. Just stuff that I'll put on my list. Here we go. Okay, my bad. So I guess they had it under best RPG, which I guess makes sense. I still feel like it could fit under the action tab, but oh well. Can't have Expedition 33 winning everything this year, so Avowed I have not heard of. Obviously I've heard of Expedition 33. Deliverance, of course, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, Outer Worlds 2, not Outer Worlds specifically, but I think there's a game called what is it? Yeah, they have very similar names, which is why I always get them confused. But Outer Wilds is a game I would like to play. Outer Wilds is apparently a really good game. So Outer Wilds is on my list to play on stream. However, I always get Outer Wilds and Outer Worlds confused because, like I said, they have very similar names. So I keep thinking that they're one or the other. But yes, C33 or E33 won best RPG. What else? Oh, best fighting. I honestly thought it was gonna be 2XKO. I honestly thought the League of Legends fighting game would have won this, but I'm glad to see that Fatal Fury won. My thoughts would have been it would have either gone to Fatal Fury or Capcom Fighting Collection 2. I think it would have gone to either or, aside from 2XKO. Like, if 2XKO didn't win, if it wasn't 2XKO, then it would have been Fatal Fury, which obviously it was Fatal Fury. But if it wasn't Fatal Fury, I would have either have said Capcom Fighting Collection 2 or 2XKO. I think these three would have probably been the highest contenders for me. Best family. Okay. For the best game appropriate for family play, intro respective of genre or platform. I mean, I'm not shocked that Bonanza won. I also really don't see any other game on this list that really would have had potential to win. I think maybe Split Fiction. I think maybe Split Fiction would have had the highest chance to win outside of Donkey Kong. I'm not shocked that Mario Kart did not win. While I personally enjoyed Mario Kart World, I know a lot of people did not. I thought it was fun. I thought it was fine for a Mario Kart World. I've had my enjoyment with it. But Sonic should have won because of Joker. Of course. I've never heard of Lego Party or Lego Voyagers. I've never heard of either of these. So I have no idea. I mean, obviously I know they're Lego games, but I had never heard of them. However, speaking of Lego games, which I need to look this up. When does this come out? Because I will be playing this on stream. When does this come out? Okay, this comes out in May. Yeah, this is like way in the future. I'm pretty sure I'll be available that day. I don't know why I wanted to be. But have you seen Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight? The new Lego Batman game that's coming out that's in the style of Arkham Knight, which is also another video game series that I need to play through as well. What is it? Because it's a 3-game trilogy, right? It's Arkham City, Arkham Knight, and Arkham Origins, but I don't know in what order. Hold on. Okay. Oh my, is it 4? Is it 4 of them? I didn't realize that it was 4. Okay. Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins, and Arkham Knight. Okay. Though the true chronological start is Origins. For the story's timeline, it's better to begin with Origins, followed by Blackgate, Asylum, City, and Knight. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to like sit down and piece out how I would play this, but Arkham Asylum is also on my list. So when I start doing longer streams and start doing game marathons, Batman Arkham Asylum would definitely be part of my game marathon. So that is on my list as well. Aside from Lego Batman, which honestly, since it's in May, I might do the Batman Arkham Asylum marathon trilogy thing, whatever. Way before that. Sorry, give me a sec. Let me go get some water. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to go get some water. My throat was drying up. Sorry. All good now though. Okay. Alright. Where were we? Oh yeah, the Batman Asylum games. Yeah, since Lego Batman comes out in May, I'll probably do an Asylum playthrough at some point before then. Just saying, you should also play Persona. Of course, it's on my list. I will play Persona. I'm very glad to see Final Fantasy Tactics win. My friend was showing me the remaster of this a few days ago. When I went over to his house, he was showing me this because he's really into Final Fantasy Tactics. So I will have to check that out because it looks pretty fun. I do like a good RTS. The other one that I wanted to check out as well too was Jurassic World. Because this is the new one, right? Jurassic World Evolution 3, I think, is the newest one that just came out. So that would be fun to check out and play, because I do like sim slash RTS slash whatever games. So I think that'd be cool. What else? Best sports slash racing. This one I'm I'm not shocked World won. If I had to say between like the ones that I figured it would have gone to would have either have been F1, World, or Sonic Racing, but I'm not surprised that World had won. Sephiroth, oh my god. No. But yeah. What else? Okay, this one I'm also sad because my voting would have gone to either Battlefield 6 or Peak. Just because I feel like best multiplayer could have literally been either Battlefield 6 or Peak. I'm not shocked Arc Raiders won. I would like to play Arc Raiders on stream. But I'm shocked that Arc Raiders won only because I feel like Battlefield 6 has had even more of a crazier launch than Arc Raiders, but I could be wrong. Peak was also really up there as well. Peak is Peak, so I am kind of surprised Peak didn't win this either. But I mean, hey, if people wanted Arc Raiders, people got Arc Raiders. So, congrats either way. I'm just shocked it wasn't Battlefield 6 because that's what I was thinking it was going to be. Would have been Battlefield 6. Best adaptation. This one I was kind of surprised that it wasn't a Minecraft movie. I have not seen any of these. I know that the Until Dawn movie is really, really bad from what I've heard, and doesn't even follow the same like doesn't even follow a similar like script or like basis of the original video game. So I heard that one was not too good. I have not seen the season 2 of The Last of Us. I've seen the first season. But I've not seen season 2. I know it's obviously based off the second game. I've not seen DMC, the animated series, and I have not seen Splinter Cell Death Watch. I have seen a Minecraft movie, so I am, out of everything, I am kind of surprised that a Minecraft movie did not win. Purely because I feel like out of everything that's on this list, the one that had the most like cultural significance, as well as a lot more media attention in terms of like memes and all that stuff, would have been a Minecraft movie. So I am kind of shocked that Minecraft movie did not win. I mean, okay, this one's a no-brainer. I am a huge fan of the Grand Theft Auto series. So of course that will be played on stream at some point as well too. But this one, yeah, I mean, this is what I voted for. I voted for GTA 6. Man, they should just put Half-Life 3 up here as well. If they put Half-Life 3 up here as well, I feel like it would have been a closer battle between GTA 6 and Half-Life 3. But yeah, this doesn't shock me whatsoever. GTA 6 winning, yeah, I mean, by all means, this, yeah, most anticipated game, yeah, I believe it, because even I'm excited for GTA 6, and it got delayed, so, big sad. Content creator of the year, yeah, I mean, I don't really have many words on this. I think it's just like, I don't watch Kai Cenat, or is that Cadril? Cadril? I apologize for the mispronunciation. I watched, I mean, I used to watch Miko. I don't watch Hololive and Miko as much anymore, but I mean, I was really into Hololive, so I mean, if it wasn't obvious enough with me becoming a VTuber, so Miko does have a big influence on me. I like watching Burt Peanut as well. Burt Peanut is very funny. Burt Peanut is someone that I like watching. He's a funny dude. His streams are always amazing. His production as well within the last couple of months has gotten really, really, really good, like insanely good. So, I know that he didn't win here, but he won at the Streamies, I think. Is that the other one? The Streamies or whatever it's called. So my overall, who I think would have won, I'm kind of surprised that Moist Critical won. I mean, I'm glad that he did. But I feel like either Miko, I don't know. This one's honestly kind of hard for me because if I were to vote for this, I would have either have voted for Moist, Moist Critical, Mr. Charlie, or Brent Peanut. But it's hard to say. I honestly, this feels like this could literally just go to anyone at this point. Best esports game. I thought that this would have either have gone to League or Valorant, but I'm not shocked that it went to CS2. I'm glad that I went to CS2 because I enjoy watching Counter-Strike. I'm not like I don't play Counter-Strike. I'm not super into competitive FPSs, but Counter-Strike 2 matches are always very entertaining to me. So I am glad that it won. The most shocking to me was Mobile Legends Bang Bang, but I guess I had no idea how large mobile games and competitive mobile games were. Like I did not realize the sheer size that mobile competitive gaming is getting to. So this one was kind of a shock to me seeing Mobile Legends up here. But it is cool nonetheless, having multiple different platforms be able to have like a sustainable esport or something. So Mobile Legends was a bit of a surprise for me, but of course Counter-Strike 2 won. Best esports athlete. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I did not know of any of them. Like I did not recognize any names here, aside from Chovy and Zywoo, only because I follow just enough CS2 to know who Zywoo is, obviously, and I watch just enough League esports. While I don't play League, I do watch the Worlds at least. I really like watching Worlds. So Chovy, I'm not shocked he won. Congrats to Chovy on that. But out of everyone here, Chovy and Zywoo are the only two that I'm familiar with. This guy's photo is either broken or just doesn't even work. It just isn't even there. Or Forsaken. I'm kind of shocked that T1 nor KT made this list. With how good of a performance and how good of a Worlds we had this year, I mean, obviously I know we have Gen G here, but I am kind of shocked that KT nor T1 would have made it. Silver Snipers? What esports is that? What esports do they? Oh, see, okay. Oh, it's this. Okay. All right. Team of seniors. What the heck? Okay. I'm curious to see how these matches go. I'm quite curious to see how these matches actually go. I'd never heard of Silver Snipers until now, so I will have to look that up. I'm very curious as to how the matches are. But yes, Team Vitality won. But again, I am kind of shocked that T1 nor KT were up here. Player's voice. Yeah, I mean, I know Willow won, especially since Willow is going to be having their 3.0 update soon. Is it 3.0? It's 3.0, right? Because I think I stopped playing before 2.0 came out. Because 2.0 was when they got to the like large open world, like the second half of the map, I think. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember when I stopped playing. It's been a while since I played Wuwa though. I mean, I know why it won. I know why Wuwa won is because I'm sure Wuwa is going to be giving out like free pulls and stuff like that, so I'm not shocked. But let's see. Oh, is that it? Oh, okay. I think that is okay. And yeah, that's the one I'm pretty sure that we just looked at. Yeah. Okay. Well, that is all of them. I think I one thing that I wish that they would do is kind of like show the games that were announced on the website. I think they'd be like, hey, yeah, so 2025 we announced these games. But let's see, can I view them? Game Awards announcements. Okay. I guess we'll just go to Polygon or something. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, very excited that Divinity is getting another game. That will be really cool. I'm really looking forward to that. Fate of the Old Republic. Hold on. Fate of the Old Republic. This shocked me. This I'm looking forward to. The only issue is they said that this game probably won't come out till like 2030. I'm shocked that they showed a teaser for a game that isn't gonna be out for the next 5 years. But either way, it looks awesome, and I am hoping that this game performs well. Like, man, this is just so cool. Yeah, and then the droids. Dude. This is so cool. I'll try to remember this game. I'll try to keep an eye on this game. Because yeah, them saying, oh yeah, it's not gonna be until 2030. Yeah. That's so cool, man. But like I said, probably won't be until 2030, which is kind of crazy. So, oh wait, yeah, they're making a pod racing game. Man, this I'm excited for as well. This is gonna be so freaking cool. I'm a very big fan of pod racing, and I'm glad that we are having a resurgence of pod racing games. Oh, well, not a resurgence of like pod racing games as in those multiple, more so just the resurgence of finally getting an updated or more modern pod racing game. This is gonna be cool. I'm really looking forward to this. Diablo 4. Okay. I will say it was funny with Diablo 4 because when they did all that smoke effects, I felt really bad for whoever was sitting in the front seat, because whoever was sitting in those front couple of rows Dude, those fog machines were just blasting those people in the front row. It was really, really funny. I think. Hold on. I might be able to pull it up. The Game Awards. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Where was the Diablo announcement? I'm sure someone has it linked here for the. Yeah. Oh, that's the winner. No. Uh. Okay. I can just skim through this because it was on screen enough that it should populate in the. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This was funny to me. Anyone that's in this front area right here, like I said, the first like 4 rows was just nothing but fog. I could not stop laughing at that. I just thought that was really funny. Where it's just like they cranked the smoke machine up and just anyone in these first couple of rows were just yeah, dude. They were just getting blasted. This was funny. This was really funny to me. That was a good one. Um Tomb Raider. I was not expecting Tomb Raider. I'm curious to see how that goes. I wasn't expecting Tomb Raider, so it'll be cool to see how they remake because they're remaking the first one. Yeah. Legacy of Atlantis, which drops in 2026. They're making the new game Catalyst, which drops in 2027. This, this I'm curious. Uh, this one I'm curious about. I have not played Control, and Control is another game that I'd like to do a game marathon for, because apparently Quantum Break, Control, and I guess this one now too, Control Resonant uh are interconnected. So I would play Quantum Break. Is it Quantum Break or Quantum Breaking? Quantum Break? Okay, yeah. Quantum Break. Yeah. Because I believe it goes Quantum Break is the first game. Control is the second game, or kind of like a spiritual successor to it. And then we now have a new Control. So very curious to see about that one. Um, of course, Resident Evil Requiem. I have a good portion of the Resident Evil games, so I would like to do a marathon on that, but I know that that would take forever. Um, I did not know that Invincible was getting a fighting game. I did not know until last night. um, Solasta 2? Solasta? Um, yeah, I I would probably check this one out because of course it has it's a Dungeons and Dragons game, it's a fantasy game, so I enjoy that. Uh I have not heard of Exodus. Uh yeah, 3 years after it was announced at the Game Awards, Exodus, which I had never heard of, is apparently coming out. So I'm curious to see how that is because I have no idea what that game is about. Sup, boyo? You're looking mighty cute today as usual. How's my favorite sea creature? Hi. Thank you. No, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Um, just checking out the Game Awards. I watched them last night with some friends, so just kind of doing like a little recap, just kind of yapping about that today. I'm doing good. How about you? How are you doing, Wado? This one I thought was interesting. Um, Coven of the Chicken Foot. I'm curious, like I'm interested in it just because it looks weird. Um Soros was another game that I had never heard of before. Looked interesting, but I'll have to wait and see. Let's see. Oh, having my morning coffee and browsing through channels to see which of my friends are live. Hee hee. Fair enough. Fair enough. Good morning. Good morning. It's a habit, I would say. I mean, it's not a bad habit. You at least get to check in on your friends and stuff, and you get to at least see who's live and stuff. So no, it's not too bad. I need to do that a little bit more often, but no, it's not too bad of a habit. When you return to the Woven SMP, I'm still going to jump you when I ever get the chance. I might play Minecraft on Sunday. Like I said, I haven't really decided what game I want to play on Sunday. So it's literally up in the air of we could do some Minecraft, we could do some Roblox. I might play that FNAF Secret of the Mimic game. I don't know yet. So yeah, maybe Sunday I'll hop on it, or maybe tonight or something after stream I'll hop on and see what's going on. Okay, this one, okay. This one I thought was interesting because I'm a sucker for cyberpunk stuff as well. So seeing no law, uh, I get very heavy Cyberpunk 2077 vibes, which is obvious because Cyberpunk 2077 is of course a cyberpunk or cyberpunk themed game. So yeah, this I'm interested in. I'm very curious to see that. This video is age restricted. Okay. Henry Cavill isn't the only Warhammer 40k nerd in Hollywood. Stranger Things, David Harbour took to the stage to reveal a trailer for Total War Warhammer 40k. This I will definitely be playing as well. I not only enjoy Total War, which like I said, I do enjoy RTS, and I just enjoy multiple genres of games to begin with, but Total War 40k sounds pretty fun. I would not be against this. The Witness, I think it's just another RTS game. This one, of course, Lego Batman. Lego Batman. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this.
Make sure he stays secured at all times.
You want to see a magic trick?
Man, this is
has become a breeding ground for suffering and
it's like so good.
It must be destroyed.
I cannot wait to play this.
Let's get to work.
Who are you?
I think we can help each other.
This town deserves a better class of criminal.
Good evening, Gotham. Join us in a celebration of absolute chaos.
I've absolute cinema.
Someone's gotta step up.
Yeah, man, this is gonna be so cool.
To the root of the problem. We don't do that. Sorry.
Man, okay. One thing that I really like, which I'm sure it's present in other games too, but just detail-wise, I really appreciate that how they do capes in real life with the minifigs is exactly how they're modeled here, where it's the 2 layers of the little cloth sitting on top. It's so good.
Sorry.
Yes, yeah, Lego Batman. That looks so good.
The freeze is coming.
This is my favorite part.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. This is gonna be cool. Of course, Marvel Rivals, Mr. DP, Mr. Deadpool, getting into Marvel Rivals. Yeah, exactly. Dude, I'm so looking forward to Batman. I can't wait. Phantom Blade 0. What else? Warlock. Another fantasy game. Okay, this this one got a laugh out of me. I want to play this on stream. This one is like, this is good.
I love a new game. Okay, sunshine, check. Math, check. Time for a new platforming adventure. What? My village was gone. All I wanted was to go back home.
Badger born.
Tried exploring, did some jumping around, you know, the classics. It's what I do. Everywhere I went looked strange and weirdly unfinished.
Waiting for reviews.
And that's when I found it. And everything changed. Literally. Oh,
That I'm so interested in this.
yeah, baby. Now we're talking. I had a new grasp on things. I learned tricks. Blew my mind.
Cyber Badger.
I really transformed myself. This thing is amazing. Made a bunch of new friends.
The last Badger.
Picked up new wheels. Figured out how to think big.
Yeah, sounds good. Have a good rest of your day, Wardo. Sounds good. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, sir. Much love, my takoyaki, bro. Thank you, thank you. Bye-bye.
And that's when I found you.
And the fact that it's Evan Peters that's also playing Bradley, which is Quicksilver in the Marvel movies, dude. It's so good, man. It's so good. I'm so excited. Let's see. For Loop, Lords of the Fallen 2. Oh yeah, Phasmo being added to the Switch. I'm not surprised that it's being added to the Switch. I mean Phasmo seems like it's a lightweight enough game. Well, see, I don't know. I don't know if it's Phasmo is lightweight enough for it to be on the Switch, or the Switch 2 is powerful enough to run Phasmo, or it's a mixture of both. But either way, point being, it's cool that it's being added to the Switch. Of course, more Hitman. This was cool. Gang of Dragon. Gang of Dragon will be interesting. Especially Don Lee. Especially with Don Lee being in here, I think would be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to this because I really enjoyed Don Lee's movies as well. Train to Busan. What is it? It's like The Cop, The Gangster, The Killer, or whatever order it is. Like there's a lot of good Don Lee roles out there, and it's really cool to see that he's gonna be in a video game now. The dude is built. Like the guy is actually built for something like this, so that's pretty cool. This one I thought was interesting. Ontos is interesting because it also reminded me I need to finish Soma. So I will probably just stream myself playing Soma. Yeah. I'm interested in Soma. This one also just reminded me of Back for Blood. So it's either gonna be fun and interesting, or it's just gonna be another zombie game. It's just going to be another zombie game that fails to live up to the hype, kind of like Back for Blood and all that stuff. So I don't know. I have mild expectations for this kind of game just because we've been spoiled by how good Left 4 Dead 2 is. I mean, I know I want something new and more modern, but nothing has really come out yet that's like, oh yeah, this game is actually gonna rival Left 4 Dead. This one I wasn't paying attention to. This one I wanted to see. Cause this one just looks like Stray. Right? I think it's Stray or similar. No, okay. Well, it's similar that you play as a dog or play as a cat. Play as an animal. Yep, the free shepherd because you play as an Australian shepherd. I think that's the breed anyway, right? The Australian shepherd. I will say, in a good way, it gives me Journey vibes. So, I am looking forward to that because I really enjoyed Journey. Yeah, Decrepit was interesting. That's right. I also wasn't paying attention to this one either, but this is some sort of, I mean, yeah, Audio Surf, which is really old. I was surprised to see people from Audio Surf still making stuff. But yeah, this is some sort of, yeah, it's a bullet hell. It's a bullet hell with like custom music or with music that you import, which is cool. This is cool. This one I like to check out. Yeah, man, I really like bullet hells, so this is gonna be cool. Demo out tomorrow. Okay. Hold on. Let me open up Steam real fast. Let's see. Oh, I didn't realize that Peak was doing a Peak concert, which is interesting. I did not see that. I did not realize I did not realize that Peak was doing a concert with Baby No Money. So that definitely tells me, because they mentioned Iron Mouse specifically, that means that they're gonna do 1-800. I have to check that out. We might check that out on Sunday. I don't know. Okay. This game was called Audio Mech. Audio Mech is the demo. Oh. Demo available now. Okay, I'll have to play around with this, but I will add that to my library. Audio Mech seems pretty interesting. So I have to take a look. This one I thought was kind of interesting. Stupid Never Dies. I'll have to check it out when it comes out. I mean, it looks interesting. Oh, of course, the James Bond game. James Bond First Light. Of course, yep, South of Midnight coming to PS5 and NS2. Street Fighter, of course. Yeah, Orbits looks like split fiction but anime. That's my thoughts, but I really dig the retro anime style that they're going for. I really like this style.
ミッションをやり遂げないとみんなのために。
わかった。
I would definitely be playing this. This is cool.
オービタルズ2人協力プレイのスペースアドベンチャー。
イエイ。
任天堂スイッチ2から出るよ。
イエイ。お楽しみに。
Very cool. It's unfortunate that it's Nintendo Switch 2 only, but I do hope that it comes out for PC. This was also cool. Okay. Out of Words, which again, just add that to the list of game titles I'm probably going to misremember or mispronounce because Out of Words sounds like Outer Worlds, which sounds like Outer Wilds. So just add that to the list. It's probably bound to happen for me. But I like the stop motion aspect of it. I think that would be pretty cool. Mega Man Duo Override, which I thought was really funny because I saw the clips of people being like, "Oh my god, Astro Boy," and it in fact was not Astro Boy, but it was funny. It was funny. This I think is the most random out of the three. I don't know how Forest 3 ends up going to space. Granted, I have not played the first or second Forest, so maybe there's some sort of like lore that's attached to it that's explained in those games as to how they get to space or why they go to space. But the last I saw, Forest 1 and Forest 2 were forest, as the name implies, survival games. So I thought it was very interesting to see Forest 3 be based in space. But like I said, maybe it's for a lore reason. Maybe there's just like, maybe at the end of Forest 2 or something lore-wise. This one I think was the most unexpected. This one was the most unexpected game for me. I was not expecting to see anything Ace Combat related whatsoever. So this was a really nice surprise.
Take a look. What a sight to behold. Whew, it's all over. The last lands of the FCU, the Federation of Central Asia.
First of all, thank you for joining us on this ship.
Hello there, my dear newcomer. You are very lucky, you know.
Yes, we are critically undermanned on this ship.
Don't worry at all. The man in front is Jan Rexco, the Wings of Thieves.
This gives me Battlefield 3 vibes in the best possible way, because the Battlefield 3 jet portion was probably some of the best part of Battlefield 3. I mean, Battlefield 3 all in all is a really good game, but this looking like the Battlefield 3 portion of the campaign is amazing.
To keep hope alive, Wings of Thieves must stay on the mission, must fly on.
I can make up your kill count to be whatever. Right. From now on, you'll be the greatest ace pilot this war will ever know.
This was one that I was not expecting to see, honestly. That came out of nowhere. Of course, Warframe. It would not be the Game Awards without a Warframe announcement. And then Highguard. Uh, I I don't know how to feel about it because if this is just going to be another battle royale, I really feel like we're entering the gaming era where battle royale is finally on its way out. So it was interesting to see this and then to also see similar abilities. Like when I watched this, I just saw those and was like, oh, that's an ability pulled straight from Apex, or oh, that's an ability pulled straight from Valorant. Like it's not bad looking, but I don't have the highest expectations for it, especially since it looks to be a BR. But who knows? It could be good, but I don't know. I mean, all in all, very, very solid reveals from what I've seen. Okay, something that I did not know of, or something I didn't pay attention to, was the Day of the Devs, um, which has a bunch of just like indie game. I think it could be it's a little bit of everything. I believe it primarily focuses on indie games though, so I have to check this out later. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty solid Game Awards. Um, again, kind of sad that we didn't get anything like Half-Life or GTA 6 related, but I'm sure at some point, at least before the end of the year, we'll be getting another GTA trailer. I mean, it would be nice. Sorry. But it would be nice though. It would be nice to potentially see other things or another trailer from Rockstar. But only time will tell. Okay. I want to see. I'm just looking through some of the other games. Interesting. You know what? We can watch some of these actually. I saw some of them one day. The Invincible. I've not heard of The Invincible.
You probably think you've just seen death, Mr. Frank. But look closely. You are walking a path which can lead to life.
We're going to die here. You're first.
Oh, so it is jellyfish. Okay. I didn't know if it was jellyfish or not at first, but
Seeking salvation. Step toward it. Walk into the fire.
interesting. Uh, what else?
Astromine is a survival game set in a fully destructible voxel solar system. Every planet, creature, and structure is made of voxels with physics, and you can freely fly between large planets in an open solar system. You and your friends play as a team of robots sent to conquer the solar system. You have to land on planets, extract resources, build bases and craft vehicles, fight off alien creatures, and conquer rival robot factions. Everything is based on physics, so when extracting from a tree, you'll be cutting it down into thousands of individual wood pieces. When you dig into planets, you'll be using mining tools, drills, and demolition charges. When you mine a rock, you're actually going to be cutting the rock out of the ground, and you'll need to haul it back into your base to refine. All of the alien creatures are also physical. To beat them, you'll have to blast through their flesh, piece by piece, until you destroy the core that controls them. And once they're down, you can extract their flesh to use as your own materials.
Good question.
Each planet has its own large alien boss encounter, huge fights that span the globe and change the landscape as they happen. To defend yourself on the planet, you'll have to build a base. Everything you build is made out of voxels that can physically connect together. What materials you use matters. A wooden outpost might catch fire or collapse under structural stress, while a stone bunker can better guard against attacks. You also need to manage power. Solar panels, generators, and batteries can be linked together to supply energy to your base.
This looks pretty
Everything that
interesting.
runs, turrets, force fields, refining machines, crafting stations, all draw from the same power. But the real challenge on planets is the other robot factions competing for the same resources. Taking down their bases means destroying their power networks, cutting off shields, defenses, and production. You can breach through their walls with a laser cutting tool, then take down their respawn stations. Or just fire enough explosions from above to destroy their base.
Cool.
We plan to release Astromine on Steam Early Access next year, but you can sign up right now to play test and help us develop it.
Cool. A horror game. Let's go.
The brain is wider than the sky. Its walls no bounds define. The brain.
Sounds good. Thank you for stopping by, Claude. I'll see you later.
A darkness you
Yeah,
can't
sounds good.
flee. Wake up. You're lost in a lucid dream.
Interesting. Okay. I think that's it for all the games and stuff here. I think I'll probably end here then. I'll go get some chores done around the house. But thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you, Claude, for subscribing. I do greatly appreciate that. Like I said, I'm probably gonna stream on Sunday, so not too sure as to what I'll play, but I'll figure it out. So yeah. Thank you everyone for stopping by, and I will see you on Sunday.